Welcome to Crochet for Kids Lesson 1. In this lesson, we'll learn how to make the slip knot, which is the knot that attaches the yarn to your hook. For this, you'll need yarn and your crochet hook. To start out, we're going to grab the end of the yarn and swoop it down and around to make a little loop. So we're going to loop it back over itself to make a loop just like this. Then we'll take the end and put it under the loop we just made. You can see it makes a little heart or a little pretzel shape. Then we're going to take our hook and put it under the piece of yarn inside our pretzel closest to the end of the yarn. Then we'll hold on to the two sides of the yarn that are not in the pretzel, so the short end and the long end. And using your hook, you just pull that yarn straight up. And now we have made a slip knot. That little heart-shaped pretzel shape has turned into a slip knot since we tightened it up. And if you pull on the short end of the yarn, it will tighten your knot and bring it up closer to your hook. And if you pull on the longer side, it'll loosen the yarn. When you're ready to crochet, you'll want to pull that shorter end to snug that little slip knot up close to your hook. Not too tight, but just so it's just about touching your hook. And then you're all ready to crochet. But let's do that one more time a little slower. So let's remove our knot. If you ever want to remove your knot, you will simply take your hook out and then tug on both sides of the yarn, and your knot will disappear. Just like that. So let's try that again. So we're going to take the end of our yarn and swoop it down and up to make a little loop just like this. And then we're going to take that end and bring it under the little loop we just made. And you'll see we have that little rounded heart shape or kind of pretzel shape. And we'll take our hook and put it under the little piece of yarn inside the pretzel that's closest to the end of the yarn. Then we'll hold on to the two sides of the yarn that are not in the pretzel, so the short end and the long end. And using our hook, we'll pull up, up, up to tighten that little knot. Now we should be able to pull on the shorter side to snug that little knot up close to our hook, or pull on the longer side to loosen it up. And when we're ready to crochet, we'll want to snug that little knot right up close to our hook so it's just touching. And now you have just completed lesson 1 of Crochet for Kids. So great job. I'm so proud of you. Now just snug that little knot up close to your hook and we're ready to crochet and you're ready to move on to lesson 2.